What's up, YouTube? This is two-time XP here, and I'm back with another one. So let's get into it. This is going to be my top 10 free-to-play characters for the month of November. So let's get started. As you can see here, I've already taken the liberty of ranking out the characters, and I'm going to explain why they're at that rank and explain why these are my top 10 picks for free-to-play characters. So let's start off at the B tier. I have Green Arrow here. Green Arrow's a very good character. His shards are very easy to farm. He's a part of the AOE team. He's usually paired with Wonder Woman, and on that team, you could use Kid Flash, Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, um, Nightwing, and also now the new and improved John Stewart. And that team can take you very far in the main game or even as a free to play friendly arena team. Zatanna, she's B tier, or you can even put her in a low A tier, but I can't rank her no lower than B tier because she's not a C tier character. She's very good. Her kid is very good. She has one of the best badges in the game. She constantly gives her allies lifesteal and frantic, which helps out with crit bonus attack and stuff like that. So she also pairs well with Wonder Woman and also Green Arrow on a AoE team. Moving up to the A tier, we have Batman, Ocean Master, Nightwing, Kid Flash, Constantine, and Pandora. Batman is very free to play friendly because he's an epic and he's also his shards are very easy to farm because they're in one of the shops, and he is one of the best single target damage dealers in the game. So you should definitely be going after Batman and Ocean Master. You can argue and say he's S tier, but if we was only picking one character for S tier, I would say it's John Stewart, and I get to him later. But you should definitely be forming for Ocean Master here because he's a part of the block team. Really, the block team core members is Ocean Master and Nightwing here. Those two is the core two players that you need to run a block team. I've seen a lot of different variations of the block team, but in order to make the block team work, you need these two. Ocean Master is very good. He gives bleed stacks. He's countering. He's boosting with block. Very good character. And for the tank on the front line, Nightwing is one of the best. He CCs people. He stuns them. And overall, just a very good tank. One of the best characters in the game. And his shards are also very easy to farm because his shards are also in the Elseworld shop. Also, the reason why Kid Flash is on this list is because he's actually the best healer in the game. Even though there are characters that heal and do what he do, nobody does it as good as Kid Flash. He's very fast, he's very explosive. You could put him almost on any team. So investing in him right away is not a wrong choice. You could put him on an AoE team, you could put him on a block team, you could put him on a sacrifice team. You can put him on a Mr. T team. Kid Flash is so plug and play friendly. It's insane. So definitely go out to Kid Flash. Rank him up as high as you can, and you won't have any regrets. The kid is good, and trust me, you want to have Kid Flash. Next up, we have Constantine. Constantine, he was like maybe B tier before, but after the last update and they reworked his kit a little bit, so his sacrifice mechanic wasn't dealing so much damage to his allies. He's actually been doing really good on the sacrifice team, and he is absolutely amazing. So he's also a tactical attacker. So you want to have at least a really good blue attacker. I don't know if they still have that calendar up for free to play players, but when I first started playing, there was a calendar that had Constantine shards in it. So you go like 30 days or something like that, logging in consistently, playing the game, and you literally got free shards of Constantine. and he is very good. He also works well on the block team. He works really well on the sacrifice team with Aquaman. And also Pandora is a part of that sacrifice team. She is one of the best healers in the game, and she also has a really good cleanse, and she works very well with Constantine or on the sacrifice team. Some people use Constantine and Pandora together on the block team with Ocean Master and Nightwing. So yeah, these are two very good versatile characters here, and I mean you can't go wrong with either one of these. But if you can, just as a free to play player, get all 10 of these characters. And I know I have two characters here, and I'm gonna explain why. So at S tier for free to play friendly, Wonder Woman, I wanted to limit this list to one legendary because the resources you get in this game are very valuable. You do not get a lot of 8 metal and you do not get a lot of legendary shards and stuff like that. So as a free to play player, so if you're gonna have to pick one, I would say Wonder Woman. And Wonder Woman, she's kind of like another Kid Flash, not as a healer or anything like that, as her being able to be very flexible and being able to be on a lot of different teams. She's a part of the AOE team. You could put her on block team. You could put her on. She could play back. She could play front, especially when you get her artifact, the Lasso of Truth, and rank it up, makes her even more tankier. She can stun. She has a silence. She's the do it all woman. So if I can only have one legendary as a free to play player, and you can get her very early on because they give you the option to pick your first legendary, and it's going to be Superman, the Flash, and Wonder Woman. The Flash, he's decent, but he's not that good. He's not used. Um, Superman, OG Superman, he's good. He's a tank, but he's mostly only used on a burn team. And you have Wonder Woman, which is good almost on any team. So you won't regret or go wrong with picking Wonder Woman. Also, John Stewart, the new and improved, he is the best tank, epic tank in the game, and arguably one of the best tanks in the game. This guy shields are ridiculous, and his badge is amazing. This guy here, he kind of reminds me of Ocean Master, but on the front line because he's always countering and counterattacking people throughout the match. He's like an unstoppable force. He is really extremely strong. I hope they don't break him or touch him. Get get Ocean Master, Nightwing, and also John Stewart. And I would say take Constantine and Pandora, or you take Kid Flash, you put them together on a block team, and you probably could just clear most content in this game just with those characters alone. And I would say, if I was free to play, I would make a block team with Ocean Master, Nightwing, John Stewart as an off tank, and a lot of people will say you don't want to mix shields with blocking, but I've seen tons of players using John Stewart on a block team, and he just works. I guess he's an exception to the rule. He works out fine. I've tested it myself. You can use John Stewart on a block team, and he'll work just fine. So I would definitely, if I was free to play, I would use him as a off tank, Nightwing as the main tank, Ocean Master in the middle as a generalist, and I would put Pandora and also Constantine on that team, and I would go to work. Here are my two honorable mentions. I have Raven, and I also have Mr. T. Mr. T, if I had to rank him, I would put him as S tier. Mr. T is another very good epic, probably one of the best epics in the game, one or two by far. But he needs the legendary Superman DCU. He needs this character in order for him to really be effective. And Superman DCU, there's a caveat to getting him. You don't want to try to pull him the typical normal way through the banners. If you go to DC Worlds Collide website, and link your account. And if you have an HBO subscription, HBO Max account subscription through the app or through Amazon Prime for like $10, you can link your account to DC Worlds Collide website and get DCU Superman practically free. If you're willing to pay $10 or you already have HBO Max account, but it only works in the United States. But I know there's other players who have friends and family in the States and they live in different countries, they're able to get this done. So if you are one of those players and you have a friend, family member or something that live in the States and you live abroad, have them do it. I know there's ways that people can do it even on their own without doing it that way. I'm not too sure how, but apparently people are doing it. But Superman DCU is absolutely worth getting for $10 is basically a steal, especially for the price of characters in this game. He's basically a steal. All you have to do is have an HBO Gold account. So that's that. So if you want the best current team as a free to play new player, I will go straight for the Mr. T team. And if especially if I live in the States, I would just get the HBO Go account, watch some Peacemaker, watch the new Superman movie, get a free legendary character that is arguably one of the strongest characters in the game, and I'll go to work. That's what I would do. But that's just me talking. Also, Raven. If I had to rank Raven, I would put her in A tier. She's definitely an A tier character. But she can also work on the Mr. T team, but she also works really good with almost any team as well because of her revive mechanics. She's the only character in the game that can revive a fallen character, which I think is really, really good. She's usually on Diva's team with like Grog and Sinestro. I don't have Sinestro, so that's why I really haven't put much time or energy into building a Raven, but at some point I still will because I still want the Mr. T team. So yeah, that's basically it. If anyone sees this and they have a different list, let me know. Pin it in the comments. Well, let's talk about it in the comments, and I'll be sure to reply. But yeah, that'll do it for my top 10 free to play players for the month of November. See you guys later. Two time XP out.